What is up, everybody? I'm the Retro Nerd, and welcome to another episode of it. It's 7:34 p.m. Watching some Markiplier, and you guys don't really fucking care what I'm doing or what I'm watching or anything like that, because there's only one thing you guys really care about, and that is we're gonna all shout it out at the same time, right? On three. 1, 2, 3. It's Clobberin time! And that's right, I'm doing another episode of It's Clobberin time, where I play fighting games, yada yada yada. Fighting games, wrestling games, still fighting game genre. But this time around we are playing X-Men Next Dimension for the PS2. If you guys don't know what X-Men Next Dimension is, it was one of those, X-Men fighting games, of course. But we have really good X-Men fighting games like X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel. Well, you got some of the X-Men in the Marvel vs. Capcom series, some of them in the Marvel Superheroes series. I think there was also X-Men vs. Capcom as well. X-Men, very good games. Oh wait, I'm forgetting one. X-Men Children of Adam, one of the best fucking X-Men fighting games ever. But yeah, so X-Men been pretty good with the fighting game genre, always being either having characters in good fighting games or being, up front and center in fighting games, like X-Men vs. Street Fighter, X-Men Children of Adam and all that. But this right here sucks balls. Yep, sucks balls. The controls are sloppy. It's hard to fucking do special moves. Fucking, it feels like your character's in water. And there's just so much wrong with it. I mean, the character models look cool. Don't get me wrong, that looks cool. But then it was PS2 time, Well, at least it's better than PS1 time. PS2 time, at least better character models than if it was on the PS1. But character models are good, But it's just like a lack of, care and everything for actual fighting games. It's like, come on, guys, basic fireball is just the Ryu move. That's how you input it. Don't make it like super complicated or anything like that for people. And I think that's what they kind of did with this, is made the moves a little too complicated for people, and it just hurt the game, because Capcom knows how to treat Marvel characters, especially the X-Men, very well in fighting games. But instead, I think this was Activision. This is around the time Activision had the rights for, Marvel games and all that, and they were just pumping them out left and right, making shitty ass games. I mean, I'd rather play Marvel Nemesis. I'd rather play that, and that wasn't even, the ones on like the consoles. That wasn't even supposed to be a fighting game. I'll play the PSP one, which was mainly a fighting game, and I'll play the hell out of that. I was actually pretty good at that. But this, no, thank you. Don't want to even bother. I mean, everything is horrible. And with a lot of characters, they're like, well, what can we do to make this character cool? Just give him a gun. Like, I know Mystique carries guns and stuff, but they could have done it, some kind of cool thing where, she could have used her shape-shifting ability to trick a character or change into that character. Sort of like a Shang Tsung thing, but, with Mystique, she doesn't get the powers or abilities of those people. But, I mean, come on, try to do something cool here. Just don't be like, give them a gun. Forge. His mutant power is the ability to build anything, and they're like, well, give him a gun. Yeah, that's cool. How about a special move? I don't he'll just shoot you, I guess, or something like that. It's like, why can't he just build a bigger gun or something cool? Make his, I mean, they had these great characters, and they could have done something very well with them, or at least tried to, and they just failed epically. Just made this game that's pretty much just a button masher, or you find the one shoot move that lets you win through everything. It's like, come on, you had good characters and you couldn't do anything with them. It's just frustrating sometimes with games and everything like that. Is that you have these great characters and you want to do something cool, like a fighting game or something like that, and you just can't, perform. It's like a dude trying to get ready to have some hot kinky sex with his girlfriend, and it goes flaccid. It's like, come on, guys. You want to do an X-Men game, X-Men fighting game, but you don't care to learn some cool things about some of the characters or anything like that, to have some cool moves or some cool combos or anything. You just don't care. Capcom, you do it right. Anybody else, you fuck the hell out of it, because you fucking suck. But yeah, so this is X-Men Dimension. Hope you guys enjoy it, because it's a pile of shit. I highly recommend not playing it whatsoever. I know there's a couple other 3D X-Men fighting games. I gotta find those too, because I think there's one that's actually pretty good that I have to play. This is terrible. It's a piece of shit. Don't even bother. Really, really terrible. But anyways, guys, I've been the Retro Nerd. This has been an episode of It's Clobberin Time. Say it with me, people. You know by now. And we were playing X-Men Dimension for the PS2. Highly recommend not playing it. If you're an X-Men fan, go for it. Go ahead, play it then. I warned you. Let's just say that I warned you. Okay. But anyways, guys, Retro Nerd out.
To claim victory, you will have to improvise, adapt, and eventually overcome.
Think you good enough to take on Gambit?
Cannon primed. Cannon primed.
That's gotta hurt. Losing's not my style. Think you good enough to take on Gambit?
I promise you, this is gonna hurt a lot. You're mine.